Well, good evening, everyone. Welcome. We're so glad to have so many of you joining us this evening. We have gotten an amazing training call lined up for you. I get the pleasure of introducing our speakers this evening, and I'm really excited because we've heard him on the calls. I think it's even more exciting when we get to see his face and see his excitement and his enthusiasm. And, this gentleman's had so much success in this industry, it's hard to kind of wrap all of his accolades up in just a few minutes. But he's made millions in this industry. From weight loss to energy drinks. So, I think as you're listening tonight, I want you to do more than listen. I want you to have your pens out. I want you to be ready to, to take notes, because that's exactly what we want. We want everybody to not just, we want you to absorb it, then we want you to apply it. And I think sometimes when we just listen and we don't take notes, we forget. So we want to encourage you tonight to make sure you're doing that. Listen to what he has to say, because he's not just talking the talk, he's walked the walk. He has proof in it. So with that being said, I want to turn this training over to our president, co-founder, our great friend and mentor, Mr. Eric Caparisi. Go ahead, Eric.
All right, thank you, Michelle. Thanks for having me on tonight. And look forward to this evening all day today to get a chance to sit down and just speak one-on-one with you and kind of go over what makes us a very unique company and why you've got such significant odds to be a success with our company compared to so many other companies that are available out there to you in this day and age. So like Michelle said, I come from the weight loss industry. I come from the healthy energy drink side of things, and I recognize the importance of if you've got the right products, what you really can do. And it's so interesting because I know Mr. Noel Floyd's on the line tonight, and Noel's family's lost a combined, I think, close to 150 pounds, his entire family. I mean, that's just staggering in the first 45 plus days. And it shows we've got a weight loss product that works. We've got an energy product right here, our samples. We're going to go over that big time tonight because sampling is where I've made significant, actually millions and millions of dollars over the last uh, 8 years, 9 years with strictly just handing out samples. Very simple. Every one of us can do it, and I'm going to teach you just how to do it the simple way. So we'll go over that this evening. I do want to congratulate all of you. We just had yesterday our biggest day ever in the history of our company. Asia Sciences is growing on a weekly basis, obviously on a daily basis, since we just had our biggest day yesterday. So congratulations to all of you on that. And those of you that are new tonight, it should just give you an idea of kind of that momentum that you're looking for and getting in at the beginning. We're still in our soft launch. We will have pre-launch soon, and then something called launch. And the launch is the big day. The launch party is exciting. It is a party. It's the day when we really kick off to the world, when we've got everything pretty much in place. All of the I's dotted and T's crossed, and websites working to full capacity, and shipping down pat with new fulfillment centers, and websites with back offices completely working, and like a well-oiled machine, which is essential for your success in your business. So Asia Sciences is we're invested in you. We're invested in you, and that's why I wanted to get on this evening. Definitely wanted to mention again about our biggest day, and I'll jump right into because I know we've got a few other things. Nashville's coming up. I'll let Noel talk about that. We've got some great prizes. We've got our cruises that everyone will get. It wins. Of course, you've got to win, but our cruises are exceptional. Let me see if I can find one. And they're worth $500. They're good for two people, and these are legit. These are real cruises out of Palm Beach, and this right here is worth $500, and you'll be surprised by the number of people that will walk out of our meeting in Nashville after winning one of these, or cash. We gave away $100 bills, and Michelle and Noel were there to witness. People pretty excited to know that their trip was significantly paid for in the last meeting we did in Chicago. So let's talk real quick about some training. For me, when I got involved in this business 27 years ago, I didn't know who to listen to. I didn't have a great upline. I didn't have much support. I didn't have people that were successful. I'm here to tell you one thing that's really important, and that is, find out, who you're working with. Make sure that they're being legit with you. A lot of self-proclaimed gurus in this industry will tell you pretty much whatever you want to hear. I'm a little bit aggressive in the industry. If I ever work with someone, I typically don't do this, but I'm not afraid to say, would you mind showing me your 1099 for last year? Your 1099 is your tax form. And what that does is it kind of sets them in motion to realize, you know what, Eric's serious. He's gonna definitely put me to the test. He wants to know that I've made the money. He's not going to listen to, me tell him to do one thing, and then I do it and then fail on my, and fail miserably, and it was because it was the wrong way. It didn't work for them, and so we want to show you the right way of doing things, because we know that that's going to duplicate, and that's going to obviously push you into success, which benefits everybody. So sampling. Very seldom will you find a company that has a product that gives us all what we want, and that is very simply instant gratification. People want to know that if you buy something and you put your good hard-earned money into it, that you're going to feel it, you're going to see it work. And what I'm holding in my hand right now, and they come in canisters, and just so you understand, if you ever get confused, this canister holds 15 packets. I want to say 15 packets. For some reason, I just almost wanted to say 16. Maybe someone will correct me on that in a bit. I want to say 15 packets, but it has all of the packets in the canister for you when it's shipped to you. These packets are your lifeblood. These are your silent salespeople, as I always say. Your silent salesman. Who wants to be a salesman? None of us do. Even people that are good at sales don't like to sell. I mean, it's who likes to have doors slammed in your face? Who likes to hear no over and over again? This one little product is very, very simple. We hand it out to somebody. Sometimes I usually hand out 2 or 3. I don't hand out just one. And I simply say, hey, give this a try, and let me know how much you love it. Don't let me know if you like it. I'm not going to ask them that. Let me know how much you love it, because I know you're going to love it. And I try to be very positive. When I go back to them, I say, how much did you love that product? I don't say, did you like it? I give them the chance to say, I hated it. I say, how much did you love it? Give them 3 packets. And right now, Noel will also go over, hopefully, Noel, if you're hearing me right now, I want you to go over the new third-party system that we've got in place that will actually send out 3 packets for you, and a beautiful letter with your name on it that actually does the work for you. All you do is you go in your back office and load it up with 5, 6, 7 people's names. You've obviously paid for the samples. I think it's maybe less than $8. You get 3 packets plus the letter, plus the shipping. It's all, or not plus, but it's all included. And this sampling will enable you now to ship anywhere around the country. And for those of you that don't like to wait in long lines, like myself, at the post office, that's really easy. But let's talk local. Noel Floyd is again, I'm going to pick on him tonight because Noel has been very successful. Our #1 state, and probably #1 territory in the entire company right now is Kentucky. Good old Kentucky, where the Kentucky Derby's at. Who knew? And it goes to show that there's a whole lot of people, not just around the world, not just in the United States, but in the little state of Kentucky that would love to lose weight, that would love to have extra energy, that want to feel great and feel energized and feel themselves again. And if you've been suffering with that feeling of not really feeling that vibrant and that energy and that vigor that you used to have in the past, this one product called Body Drive blows away anything else that's out there. And when I say that, I say that because I've worked with the manufacturer, our formulators, our chemists, for almost 15 years. And the product that I sold over 20 million drinks of, I'm sorry, 200 million drinks, was a healthy energy drink. And it didn't come close to what we've got right here. It didn't even come close. And when I say that, it's very simple. This product is packed. It's packed with something that gives you some great energy without all the caffeine or guarana, and there's no sugar, and it's just all the good stuff for you. But you've also got your resveratrol, which where most companies put resveratrol in, which is tested and has all of the double-blind testing and studies. We don't buy the resveratrol that costs $40 to $70 per kilo. We actually buy the $1,700 per kilo resveratrol, which go study it tonight. Resveratrol, go study that one ingredient. That's in here. There's ingredients in here that actually have made other companies individually, just one ingredient or another, that have made other companies $100 million a year companies. There are ingredients in here that have made one, and I'll talk about minerals. And our minerals are the best. And there's one company I know of because I came from the company at one time, and they do about $30 to $35 million in sales, and their whole pitch is how important minerals are for your body. That's it. That's all they sell, is everything's on minerals. Guess what? We've got it all right here in this one packet. This one packet right here has everything for you. So sampling is essential. Sampling is easy. Sampling's fun. When I get to my haircut, I give it to my barber. When I see my UPS man or my mail person, I give it to them. Whoever it is, it doesn't matter who I run into. I sample, sample, sample. What does that mean? You have got to have product in your back office. I've got these things rolling around in the back of my cars to where it makes my girlfriend insane, because she says, what is that rolling back there? And it's about 15 of these canisters rolling. Every time I hit the brakes, they roll to the front of the car. Every time I accelerate, they roll to the back of the car. And that's okay. That's our money. That's our future. So have these canisters back there with these samples and get them out to everybody that you know, because people want what we've got. People want this product. You're not selling them, something that you've got to try. Listen, my last company I owned, I had to explain to people what it did, why you needed it, how it worked, how it was the wave of the future. You don't need to explain what a healthy energy drink is. You don't need to explain what a weight loss product is. Everyone knows what weight loss is. Go to Walmart, go to Walgreens, go to CVS tonight. Go take a look and go and see literally 50 to 100 plus different products that are for weight loss. None of them have this incredible, it's magical, this wafer right here that you chew up. By the way, someone said, do I have to swallow that whole? And I said, please do not swallow this whole. It tastes delicious because it's so large. It tastes delicious. And 2 to 3 of these before each of your meals, 20 minutes before your meal. It helps to curb your appetite to a degree that you're bound to lose the weight. And losing weight stems from getting your body healthy. And for most of us, that means, properly, just getting all the bad out of your body. And for many people, especially women, it's a little bit more difficult. I'm putting it nicely, get the bad out of your body is a nice way to say it. This product helps. The Stabilized Rice brand, you can check that out also. Please check that out on Google. Stabilized Rice brand, and the significance of that. That's in both of our products. Stabilized Rice brand, very, very important ingredient in these products. So we've got the best of the best. We've got a dynamic duo with these two products, and there are companies that have made hundreds of millions of dollars a year in sales with just one. We've got two. So can you imagine where we can go? And by the way, they did that just in the United States. We're in 40 plus countries now, and we're growing. So sampling is an essential part. It has been for my business for years. If you watched me over the past 8 years with the last company I was involved with as the top income earner, and I was blessed enough to work to have the energy to work really hard, which, by the way, let me tell you one thing. You want to know what my biggest tool in my arsenal is to build my business? These every morning. You drink this every morning. You get the energy. You get excited. You get fired up. You feel energy. When you wake up, not many people feel energized unless you get that first cup or 2 cups of coffee. We've got a product that actually increases your energy, makes you want to work, makes you want to go tell more people about it. I mean, this is an incredible product right here. So start your day off with 1 pack. Some people drink a pack and a half. Some people only half a pack. My girlfriend only does a half a pack a day. But you know what? She loves the flavor, and that's important too. The flavor is important, and if you don't love the flavor, add a little extra water. My barber said, well, it was a little bit strong, and I go, well, what did you mix it in? And he said, He said, I mixed it this is actually large. I mean, it's a large coffee cup. He said, I mixed it in a cup. I said, that's all what you put this much water and you put a whole pack in there. And I said, mix it like I've done it with a whole bottle of 16 ounces of water. Or if you need to double that, 32 ounces. If you need to add some cranberry juice or add some orange juice or whatever, apple juice, do it. It's going to give you energy. Why would you not do that? And like I always say too, when someone says, well, anything about the flavor ever, which again, almost everyone loves the flavor of our product. But if you ever get someone who's a naysayer, I always say it tastes like money to me. And it really does. I mean, we've got a product that tastes so fantastic, and it's giving people money. In fact, we never get into we never make any claims, but it's so exciting to know that Noel, I believe last week, earned one of the largest weekly checks he's ever earned in this industry, and I think he's been in this industry for quite some time. I won't tell his age by putting out there how many years he's been in the industry, but he's done a great job, and it's because of the product. I really want to emphasize too, when you get started with this business, and if you haven't done it yet, that's fine. If you haven't gotten to what I'm getting ready to talk about, you want to get your 3 customers. It's very simple. Who do you know? Okay, let's go up to Aunt Sally. We know Aunt Sally needs to lose 100 pounds. We all know it. Aunt Sally knows it. Aunt Sally's husband, Uncle George, knows it. We all know it. But we don't want to go to Aunt Sally and say, hey, you want to lose some weight. We're going to upset Aunt Sally. She ain't going to bake that apple pie for us anymore. She's done with us. She's mad. But what you can say to Aunt Sally is, who do you know, Aunt Sally, that you can help me with my new business that might need to lose some weight? And I'm here to tell you right now, by just saying, who do you know, those simple words, Aunt Sally's going to say, who do I know? Have you looked at me? Have you looked at me, nephew Eric? I need to lose 100 pounds. Give me that product. Let me have it. So the point that I'm getting at is quite simply, share. That's what this business is about. Unfortunately, a lot of companies, you have to do a dog and pony show. You've got to have smoke and mirrors. You've got to, it's kind of sleight of hand. You got to tell people it's the mumbo jumbo juice of the Amazon, and it's only done, it's only grown 3 times, out of every 10 years, but we've got it, and you're gonna get so healthy, and you're gonna make so much money. It's very simple. This is very easy. We've simplified things, and we're only making things even simpler for you. Just share the product, get them to get the results, follow up. How much did you love the product? How much did you love the product? That's all I ask people. How much did you love the product? They're always going to say, man, that stuff is incredible. You know what I have now? I've got my girlfriend, everyone she works with, they're seeing the results on Facebook. They're hearing results from her. They're hearing results from me. You know what they're saying? We want the product. How do we get it? What do? You send a link to them. They go to the link, they buy the product, the company ships it, the company does all the shipping, does all the credit card transaction, the company does all the invoicing, the company does all of the accounting, the company sends you your commission, the company does all your customer service. What do? You just market, you just share. So it's a very simple business. It's a very simple structure that we've got in place. And when you've got products that really work, it makes it so much easier for all of us. And really, compensation plan wise, I'm going to tell you what, I'm going to circle it real big here on my paper. Your first goal is to get your 3 people. And I'm going to tell you why. We have something extremely special for all of you. When you get your first 3 customers on the product, get them on auto ship so they know they're going to get it every month. They're not going to, because I'm going to tell you, at the end of the month, when they don't have their product, they're going to be mad. They're not going to be mad at themselves. They're going to be mad at you because you didn't tell them to get on auto ship. And they're going to come banging at your door, and Noel will tell you almost every day he gets people banging at his door. And sometimes first thing in the morning, his dog's barking. He can't understand why are people banging at the door. And they're saying, we got to have more of these. Get us samples. We want samples. Get this stuff to us. So get them on auto ship. Get your 3, and guess what? I'm going to personally make sure the company gives you your product for free. Get your 3, your products for free. How easy is that? Again, you don't need to go get 3 great distributors, great marketers, full-time marketers. No, just 3 customers and your products for free. If you're serious and you want to go up to the next step, get 4 more and you become a manager. And we're going to pay you for all of this, by the way. You're going to earn a commission, even on the free. It sounds crazy, but we are set up to where we want to see you succeed. And once you get to your 7, which by the way, Noel just had a meeting yesterday and gave 3 certificates to 3 new managers. So congratulations to all of them. And that's exciting because it shows our system works. It shows we are duplicatable, and it shows people are actually, taken care of and respected for doing the work that we're telling them to do. So get your 3, shoot for your 7, and become a manager. Get your certificate in the mail. Be proud of that. We've got a lot of exciting things coming up. Again, Nashville is really big. I always hear people say, if you live in that area, if you live near there, show up. No, 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 no. I don't care if you live on the other side of wherever you live. If you know someone who lives near there, get them to come. They're more than welcome. If your aunt lives an hour away and she needs to lose some weight, or she needs to make some money, or she'd love to have some extra energy because she tried the samples that you had sent over to her, why? She's welcome. I'll tell you who sits at the back of the room. Jamie. You know who Jamie is? That's Noel's wife. She's the most wonderful woman in the world. She'll sit back there. She'll welcome them with open arms. She'll get them to sign in. She'll give them a nice little bag that has a bottle of water, a sample that they can sample right there before the meeting even begins. They're going to get brochures in there, and they're going to be able to put their name in for a raffle again to win either a cruise or cash. I mean, we have fun. We have a good time. Music's playing. This is not a meeting that you go to and you say, oh, this is terrible. No, we have a good time. I mean, we want to enjoy who we work with and what we're doing on a day-to-day basis. And when we get to these meetings, we don't come there and fly ourselves in and stay in a hotel room just because. We want to go there because I can't wait to see Michelle. I can't wait to see Noel again. I can't wait to see Larry. I can't wait to. I think we're gonna have Dr. Holmes out there too, who's our chief scientific officer. So you're gonna be able to really shake hands and hug. More importantly, hug. I hope we get some good hugs, but and even hug some of the most wonderful people that I've seen in this industry in my 27 years. So my main thing tonight was quite simple. I mean, it really is something that you probably already know, you've probably already heard, but you probably aren't doing. So if you don't have 5 or 10 of these, okay, not 5 or 10 packets, but 5 or 10 of these canisters with the packets. If you don't have that, please go to your back office and do it. This is a tax write-off. You get to write this off, right? You get a percentage back. At the end of the year, you get a percent. This is a business. You know how many people that I hear, they say they got an extra X amount of thousands of dollars back because they had their own little home-based business called Asia Sciences, that they could work from the comfort of their own home. You know how cool it is to go to dinner and you sit across from your neighbors at dinner and you have a nice pizza party and you say, I got this bill. And they say, are you sure? Yeah. And you're going to write it off. Because you know what you did? You talked about your business. You shared some samples while you were there with your neighbors. So that pizza party now, you're going to get a percentage back from the government at the end of the year. It's a tax write-off. So share the product, share the opportunity. We're going to share money with you, and that's exciting. So we're already seeing people more than excited. We're seeing people that are making some life-changing money already. We're only less than 60 days into this. And again, we're not even launched yet. So put it on your map. Nashville is coming up on the 23rd, 24th. I'll be there whenever it is. Noel, correct me, help me on that if you don't mind. I've had so much going on with notes and everything in front of me. But we want you there. I think it's the 23rd. So I think we come in the 22nd. We leave the 24th. The 23rd is a Saturday. And I'm telling you, you're going to have a blast. You're going to have a great time. If you need to fly in, $200-300. Again, you can write it off. Write off the ticket. If you're not sure about a hotel room, you're not sure if you have the money, get with Michelle. I mean, gosh, she's awesome. She's going to know other people. So will Noel. So will I. That are looking for roommates. That would love to split the room. If you don't want to do that and just get your own room, that's fine too. I think we've got a few rooms left. When I say a few, I think we've got less than 6. So at our discounted price. So you definitely want to get your room also. So I'm going a little bit long, but I can't emphasize enough how easy this business is. I can't emphasize the importance of sampling the product. Don't oversell yourself. You don't need to. You don't need to know all the ingredients in the product. You don't need to know the compensation plan like the back of your hand. all you need to do is quite simply share the product. And again, go to your back office tonight. Get your samples. Go get back there. Get your credit card out. Get your samples. Load up if you got 3 cars, if you got 1 car, I don't care how many cars you have these back there, 5 or 10 of these back there, so that every place you go, when you walk in there at 10 o'clock at night to fill up your tank of gas, I guarantee you that guy that's sitting behind the counter, if you said, hey, would you like to make a little extra money, or hey, are you getting tired? Would you like some extra energy? He's going to say, yeah. What do you got for me? Here's a couple of samples. Here's my business card. Or I'll come back. I gotta get gas in 2 days. I'll come back. Will you be here at the same time? Yep, I'll see you in 2 days. And I'd love to hear how much you love the product. Very simple. And when they say they love the product, they want more, that's when you give them your website address. If you're smart like Noel, he always keeps extra products, so he'll sell it to them right then and just replace the product. And with that, I hope that I've said enough to kind of spur you along and kind of get you on that right path. But I've got a wealth of 27 years of doing this, doing it the wrong way, the right way, making money, losing money, listening to self-proclaimed gurus, and learning the wrong ways of doing things, but then listening to the right people, the ones that have made millions of dollars, and that's when I started to make my money. So hopefully you got a few things from me. Listen with Noel and Michelle have been absolutely a dynamic pairing. Awesome team, awesome part of our team, and listen to what they have to say also. So I'm excited to be with you guys. Don't let this week slip past you, because this week, you want to capitalize, because it's just the following week's gonna compound and it's gonna grow, and the third week's gonna compound and it's gonna grow even more. And that's what we're seeing it. It's happening from week to week to week to week. And again, just came off our biggest day ever. So we're on our way, guys. Have a great rest of the Sunday. Thank you for sharing the Sunday evening with me and Noel and Michelle. You could be doing other things. You could be watching TV. You're on here because you're serious about your business. So with that, I'll pass it back to you, Michelle.
Well, thank you so much, Eric. We appreciate hearing from you always. And your heart and your enthusiasm, it comes through. And like you said, you know exactly what to do. You don't just talk the talk, you walk the walk. So we appreciate it. When I was looking, wasn't even looking, but when I got the call about this company, it was easy for me to listen, because I had so much respect for Larry Lane. And quite frankly, when I knew that Noel and Eric were going to be part of this, it was hands down. It was I'm there. And it was because of who they are. And I can tell you that still to this day, this leadership team, this corporate team they put together, hands down the best I've ever worked with. I know Eric said 27 years. I got a few more years. I'm a few years older than he is. But I've never seen anything like it. And I've never felt so good about partnering with amazing people like this. And, that just brings me up to the next gentleman I'm going to bring on. We all know his devotion is through the roof. And I don't know exactly how he says it. Noel, you'll have to help me out. Just talks about I'm the best employee you'll never have to pay. I mean, he works for us. It's crazy what he'll do, just to help everybody have success. So, folks, let's listen to what he has to say. And Noel, I appreciate you. Eric, I appreciate you. And Noel, I'm going to turn it over to you, sir. We appreciate everything you're doing for us on a day-to-day basis.
All right, thank you so much, Michelle. And that's right, guys. And it's not just me, okay? I heard someone say something the other day, and he said, "Do you want to motivate your team?" And then it said ... It said, "Go build a new team." Do you want to motivate your team? Go build a new team. And I thought, boy, that's so powerful, because a lot of times people begin to get complacent. We're not here yet. We're not seeing that yet. We're actually building a brand new team because, guys, we've started fresh out the gate. But I want everyone, if you want to be successful in your business, if you want to see success in your business, then the people you are bringing in, be the best employee for them that they never had to pay. You need to have that servant heart, guys, the one that picks up the phone no matter what time they call. If they call and you're on the phone, make sure you return the call. Do what you say you're going to do, and if you don't, because I've fallen down in that trap too, make sure you make it right. Make sure you just reach out at least to someone and apologize and say, you know what, I know I said I was going to do this and that happened, and I'm sorry, I'm going to make it right. Something like that. You will gain more respect out of people for things like that. But Listening to Eric talk, guys, it's just incredible because the man, 27 years experience, and I think he talked about, how his previous company that he had made his money by sampling, and that's just what we've been doing. And I told Larry the other night, I said, I don't think that I've actually had to recruit nearly as aggressively in Asia Sciences compared to any other company combined. And someone said, well, what do you mean? I said, well, I'm losing weight. And I said, so people are just automatically asking me, Noel, what are you doing? And I said, and I just tell them what I'm doing, and they're telling me, well, I've just got to get some. And I'm like, well, that's pretty incredible. And these are the same people I approached with products before in the past. Are like, nah, that doesn't sound like it would interest me at all. But now they see the results that I'm getting. So make sure that you're developing your own story. I talk to people on a daily basis, and some will say, no, I've lost 15 pounds in 2 weeks. I'm like, that's incredible. Or someone else, okay, will reach out to me and, well, no, I only lost 3 pounds in 2 weeks. And I'm like, okay, hold on. First, I look and see how much weight do they really need to lose. Do they need to lose any? And if they do, I just ask them, guys, and if you're on here tonight, okay, I just want you to be honest with me. I want you to be very, very honest with me. But if you're on here tonight and you've been on our product for 4 or 5 weeks and you feel like you're not seeing the results that you want to see, then you have weight to lose. Be honest with me tonight. Okay, I want you to really be honest with me tonight. Are you still eating when you're not hungry? Okay, that was one of the biggest challenges that I had because, guys, if there's food on the table, Noel Floyd wants to eat it. Noel Floyd wants to eat it. So then it becomes difficult. It becomes a challenge because even though I'm taking my body drive and skinny drive and there's a piece of pizza laying on the table and I'm not hungry, I don't want it to go to waste. My parents always told me there's starving kids somewhere. You better eat it, okay? And so with that being said, just be honest with me tonight and be honest with yourself tonight, okay? Because if you've been on the products 3, 4, 5 weeks and you're saying, I haven't lost but 1 or 2 pounds, okay, it's either you're still eating like a madhouse or you're not taking the product like you're supposed to take it, okay? I want you to go into the crowneliteuniversity.com. I want you to click on resources, and I want you to scroll down and click on weight loss. If you follow that action plan, you will lose weight. Unless you're just drinking water right now, there is no way you cannot lose weight if you follow that action plan. I don't know if you guys seen the pictures of my father, okay? I didn't think my dad had 27 pounds to lose. Oh, my gosh. I didn't. This man is, I don't know how old he is now. He's probably 56, 57, I think. I don't know. Dad, I know you're watching this, okay, and I feel bad about that. But anyway, this man's got biceps as big as my head, okay? They're just like, I don't know if y'all have seen him or not. He doesn't work out. All of the working out he's ever done has just been naturally, working out. He's been in heavy construction for years now. He walked away from that about 1.5 years ago, I think. But when I saw his picture, I thought, oh, my goodness. He looks like someone who's in their mid to upper 20s, And I think Eric even said, that picture looks like it might have been taken 30 years ago. I'm like, no, that's him. That is him, So start developing your own story. And Dad said, you know what? He said, we're out here telling people that this plan of action works, that this weight loss plan of action works. And he said, how can I tell someone it works when I didn't even do it myself? So Dad got on the action plan, and guess what? Here he was, I think, a month later, and had lost 27 pounds. And I was like, that is ridiculous. And when he told me that, I was like, I didn't even know he had 27 pounds to lose. But when you look at the picture side by side, it's just amazing. So develop your own story. I know it might be difficult for you right now, but go ahead and take a picture. Take your before picture, okay, and hide it away. Save it on your computer. Do something like that. I remember when I took my picture, I was, oh my goodness, I was like, I cannot believe what I've let myself start looking like. And but I told Jamie, I said, that picture is going to make me $1 million one day. And she took her pictures, and I said, your picture is going to make me $2 million one day. So, it's very important, guys, that you are consistent with these things, because here's the thing. We are absolutely the guinea pigs of this company. I have people coming in, and they're saying, well, I'll just wait and see how you do, and then I'll get on it. And I'm like, no, what if every single person had that attitude with a startup company? No one would have ever tried the product. No one would ever have a testimonial, and no one would ever be able to show before and after pictures, because everyone walked in with the attitude of, I'm just going to wait and see how someone else does on it. I am proud to say that every single person on this training tonight is the first people taking the products. So that's pretty incredible right there, guys. Right now I'm sitting in a hotel room. We stopped, okay? I was like, at first I was like, well, I got to find a Starbucks, a McDonald's, something that's got some Wi-Fi. No, I don't even know where I'm at. I don't know what town I'm in. I have no idea what town I'm in. We're on our way to Orlando, Florida. We're going to be doing a meeting down there tomorrow night, helping launch a team down there, okay? And then I think Tuesday or Wednesday I'm going to go see Eric down in Miami. And then we've got get this. Jessica thinks we're going to Chuck E. Cheese in Orlando. I don't know of a Chuck E. Cheese in Orlando, but I think she's wanting to go to Chuck E. Cheese over in Orlando. But anyway, she's got a little surprise coming too. But guys, work this business, okay, like it's already worth $1 million to you. But work it like it's already worth $1 million to you, and I promise you it will pay off. I know some people say, well, I've got to get 8 or 9 hours of sleep. I'm like, well, how bad do you want it? How bad do you really want it? If you've got to get 8 or 9 hours of sleep, bless your heart. Bless your heart. I tell you what, I know Eric sometimes will call me and wake me up, and I think sometimes he forgets I'm an hour ahead, or he's an hour ahead, and he'll call me. It'll be 5 my time, 6 his time. And he's like, what are you doing? I'm like, oh, man, I'm just ready to go, But it's one of those things. So I know Eric is always ready to go. But guys, always be ready to go. Okay, that's the thing. When the time calls, for you to be ready, for whatever it is, someone wanting a sample, someone wanting more information about your business, you better be ready, is all I'm saying, guys. A lot of us are on here tonight, and you want to make that life-changing income. I've been in the industry going on 10 years. Here is what is really incredible to me. Our last opportunity, and I don't want to keep referring back to that, but I just want to share with you how powerful what we've got is, okay? This month, okay, I should match what it took me 2 years to accomplish with the other company. This month. Guys, this is our 3rd month in business, okay? Did I bring hundreds of people from the other deal? No, we didn't. I think they will eventually come, because, things happen, friendships get kind of weird and stuff like that when you make changes like that, and there's still people watching. And a gentleman reached out to me earlier today, and he said, you really like that stuff? I said, absolutely. And he said, I really thought I was sold on this product, XYZ. He said, but I really feel like I was more sold on the team, and I missed that. I was like, man, it's all about the people you're around. Michelle talked about that. Michelle and I were in the same business, I guess, for the last 2 years, but we never did get to work together because we were cross-line from each other. And I always thought, man, I would love to be able to work with Michelle one day. There was other people that we're working with today, and I thought, I would love one day to be able to work with these people. Here we are. We're all teamed up. We're working together. And I believe that God has aligned us together, guys, to make this company a successful company and help get this company off its feet in the right direction, the right and correct ways. So I'm so proud of that, guys. Nashville, let me hit on that really quickly. Nashville, Tennessee. Barbara messaged me earlier today, and she said, I'm going to be coming to Nashville, so that's fantastic. She said, I think it's an 8-hour drive. 8 hours, guys. She's coming 8 hours somewhere in Ohio that she lives. You can comment in the chat box, Barbara. I know you said you were on where you're at from Ohio, but she's coming. And Eric said I think there was 5 or 6 hotel rooms left. I think when Barbara books hers tonight, there will be 4 discounted hotel rooms available for that event. I'm not saying you can't get a hotel room, but you're not going to get $60 off the hotel room. So we've got the room blocks available for the 22nd through the 24th. The meeting's on the 23rd. Guys, come in on the 22nd. Let's all get together. Let's go out and get a pizza or go do something. Let's go do that and just kind of have that bonding time, because it is about family. I don't care if we just meet down in the lobby and have some good times, but make sure you're at that event, guys. I remember Dad yesterday. We had a meeting yesterday, okay? And Dad stood up and he said, I'll never forget the first convention that I went to, and I remember this as a child. Dad said, he said, we could not afford to come, and he said, and I started selling. This is crazy. This is where I thought my dad fell off his rocker. I'm serious now, because I remember we had this big yard sale. Dad sold his fishing equipment, some of his hunting equipment, and I was like, this man's done lost it. We were used to going fishing 3 days a week, and here he was selling every fishing pole in the house, and I was like, what is this man doing? Little did I know that months later or a few years later that this man was going to replace his income through the source of a home-based business. And I was like, that is why he done that. That is why he done that. You know, I remember the first business I got into was almost $300 or something like that, and I did. I went and sold some of my hunting equipment and got into that business. I am so glad that our business opportunity is not $300 to come in. I'm glad it's not $300 a month. It is so affordable for every single person out there in the world to join. And I say that very, very easily, guys, because before we were seeing people come in from third world countries and paying more than that to come in, and that's what's amazing. So it all comes down to priorities. What do you want? When do you want it? And how do you want it? You know, and here's the thing, guys. Barbara says she lives in Akron, Ohio. So she's driving from Akron, Ohio, all the way to Nashville, Tennessee. But here's the thing, guys. You know, if you're on here tonight, you might be a guest, and you might be saying, you know, I just don't know about that $109. I'm going to get straight with you right now. How many times do you stop at Mickey D's? How many times do you stop at maybe Hardee's or Wendy's or something like that, or Starbucks a month, and buy something from them? And that's an unnecessary thing that you're purchasing. All I'm saying, guys, is it all comes down to money management. Money management. And I'm telling you, as we continue to grow and you continue to make this money, I think it would be smart of us to try to find someone who could talk to us more about money management. I'm telling you right now, if I, 10 years ago, would have managed my money just a little bit better, I wouldn't have wound up in the situations that I was in. But I'm proud to be part of this company. I know and I can see some people in my organization right now who have never been involved in network marketing before, like Caitlin Lindsay. She gets promoted to manager yesterday, and I was like, that is incredible. You know, she's never been involved in the industry before. All she's doing is going out there and sharing with people the product and what it's doing for other people. Does she know all about the compensation plan? I don't know, but she's not telling everybody about the compensation plan. Does she know the ins and outs of all of the ingredients? Probably not. All she's doing is saying, you know what, this product done this for me, this product done this for him, this product done this for her. How can I get you some product? Would you like to try some product? Next thing you know, Caitlin, I think she's got like nine or 10 people front line to her signed up now, and she's growing in depth already, so it's very exciting. But the first things you get, I'm going to reiterate what Eric said. Go get 3 people. That gets your free product, okay? Go get 7 people. That gets your manager qualified, guys. Manager qualified actually unlocks this 20% check matching bonus. 20% check matching bonus. And you might be on here tonight because I've seen some people comment already that I'm surprised that they're on here, okay? Because it's people I have sold this product to that I attend church with. So, guys, if you're watching this, okay, and I know you are because I've already seen you say I'm here, really, I'm telling you right now, if you're looking at making a supplemental income, guys, people are going to start asking, what are you doing? What are you doing? And all you got to do is say, I'm taking this product. And when they say, how do I get some? You've already got a link. Okay, you just hand them the link and say, just get it right here. You know, and you scroll through there and look at the packages that we've got and just buy what you want. That's it. That's all you have to do. Or if they want some samples, you go buy some samples, give them some samples, sell them some samples. I don't care. I don't care how you sample those out. People will come back for more. I think Eric was talking about giving it to his UPS man or something like that. Well, here's what I done. I put some in my mailbox, all right? And I'm friends with my mail lady on Facebook, and I said, Penny, I put you some samples in the mailbox. She said, thank you so much. And I think I put 3 in there. A few days later, she said, that was really great. Could I get some more? I was like, absolutely. I think I put 2 or 3 more in there. Well, guess what? She come back and she said, man, I need some more. I said, it's time to buy. Guess what? She bought. I've put my mail lady in the business. Who do you know, guys? I want you to start making that list tonight. Who do you see on a daily basis? Who do you see maybe once a week or something like that? And don't think of it just as weight loss. Think of it as energy, because the weight loss is a side effect of what this product's doing. If you've seen Eric, you know Eric doesn't need to lose much weight. If you've seen, well, even Caitlin, my sister didn't need to lose much weight. But if you've seen Dr. Holmes, he doesn't need to lose much weight. It's a feel-good product, makes you feel good, and it's for overall. It's for your overall health. The weight loss is just a side effect. I want to show you something right now. This watch used to be really snug on my wrist. And I want to show you something. Look at this. This is crazy. I'm just rotating this around. my wrist now, and I know probably in about another week I'm going to have to take a link out of this thing. Someone said something the other day about resizing their wedding band. I had to resize mine 2 years ago and buy another one that was bigger, is what I had to do. And I've still got my other one, and I would say in about 2 more weeks, I'm going to be able to go fit in my smaller wedding band that I wore, 2-3 years ago. So I'm very excited to be able to do that as well. Guys, develop your own story, get your own testimonial, and until you have it, start sharing the testimonials of many others. Plug into those phone calls. Tuesday night we have that testimonial phone call. Thursday night we have that power call. And of course, Sunday night we've got this right here. Guys, I'm very excited to be here tonight. Michelle, I'm going to turn it back over to you so you can kind of just maybe close us out with a few good tips, a few good pointers, and things that you're doing right now to build your business. So, guys, with all that being said, I hope you have a great night. I'm going to turn it back over to you, Michelle.
Wow, thank you so much, Noel. We appreciate every time that you share with us. And I kind of want to bring it all together. Jeff and I, my husband and I, were talking the other day, and we said, how many times have you told the story? Well, the story is the samples. Given the story, how many times have you done that? If you ask yourself that, you'll watch your business grow, because I didn't like the number that I came up with when he asked me that, and I'm just being real with you. So I just want to challenge all of you to, kind of say, how many times am I telling the story, and then how many times are you finding out, are you following up? Because it's one thing to give it out, but the fortune is definitely in the follow-up. And I can tell you, I've stepped up my game, just because he kind of put me, my husband is my great accountability partner, and that's something that we all need, and I love the fact that the company has given us such an easy way to do this, an easy way to tell the story. We don't have to scoop out things and put them in a little baggie. It's professional. It's great. They are giving us all the tools we need to be successful. So I challenge all of you to take advantage of that. I mean, Noel is the greatest example of all. Number one, for what he's doing and how his family is, losing this weight, but how he's sharing this with everybody. So, folks, that's really what I wanted to say, because, just by my husband asking me that one question, it kind of changed everything for me and made me realize I needed to step up, because, as you heard Eric say, we're in soft launch. We haven't even launched yet. We haven't even pre-launched yet. So now it's kind of where, it's kind of a land grab, and I don't mean that to sound, harsh. I just mean we need to go out and tell the story more, so more people know about it, so we can change lives, whether it's a healthier person or somebody's out there. Because I can tell you this, there are people that are going to bed tonight and they are praying for an opportunity to come along that they can fit into their already busy lifestyle without adjusting and revamping and doing everything, and we have it for them here. We've got the leadership, we've got the compensation, and we have the products of all products. So we have the full package. So my goal to you and my challenge to you is for that, you take advantage of it. You do everything that you can to make sure that you've set yourself up for success, because guess what? They're doing it for us, and the leaders are doing it. So anyway, God bless each and every one of you. Thank you for joining us tonight. We appreciate it. I really want to encourage you to be with us on our Tuesday night testimonial call. Folks, those are not scripted. They're real people, telling real stories and having real results. So we thank you all for joining us tonight. Noel, Eric, you guys are the bomb. I appreciate it. Thank you for allowing me to spend a few minutes with you, and have fun in Florida and have fun at Chuck E. Cheese.
All right.
Good night, everybody.
Have a great night. We'll see you guys later.